Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, students. Hello. Okay, those who are here. Today we are happy to be with you to talk about Islam. We say every time in Islam, we begin by saying Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim in the name of God. God, He's the creator of mankind, of universe. God, has created everything. And you can understand every human being also. So, talk about knowledge in this 21st century. It's not difficult, but you have to understand how the world was created by God. By science, they say the Big Bang. The Big Bang, yes, an explosion, and then they said, yes, the universe was created. That's the scientific version for the creation of the world. But if you learn Quran, God says himself that I've created universe, I've created angels, and one day I wanted to create human being. That day angels told me, God, why you wanna create a human being? I told them, you don't know, I know. And God continued to create Adam. Adam is our ancestor, the first human being. When God finished creating Adam, God called angels. All angels, come and put your front of Adam. Angels accepted and came one by one, except one, the angel which didn't want to put his front of Adam's front was Iblis. Satan is selfish. Satan says to God, God, you created me superior than Adam. You created me by fire, and fire without the smoke. And Adam you created with sun, dirty sun. And you want me now to put my front of this dirty sun? God understands that, selfish Satan is, God has decided to put him out of, angels, which or who obeys him. Since that Satan is not an angel, Satan is a demon. Satan will go to the hill, and Satan ask a question that day to God. God, can you allow me to be alive until the resurrection day? God answered him, yes, you are in those who are allowed to be alive until the resurrection day. Then Satan said, yes, God, because you have preferred Adam and all his children, I'll do my best for bringing them in the hill. God said, you can try, but there's a part of them that you want to be able to bring in the hill, because I'll lead them. That's why every time we pray God saying, God, lead us in the good way, in the way that bring us in the paradise. Because we cannot resist against Satan. Our ancestor Adam was the first human being, and he tried to resist to Satan. But Satan used another way by passing to his wife Eve and asked to Eve to push his husband to eat in the apple tree. They cut the apple and began to eat it, and God said, "Oh Adam, I forbidden you to eat in this tree." And Adam says to God, "Yes, my wife tells me that if we eat in this tree, we'll be eternal." Satan wanted to put them out of the paradise where God had put them. And then God answered to Adam, I told you, you will be in this paradise eternally. Now you have to leave the paradise. I told you, you want to have children? Now you'll have children. I told you, you want to be closeless? Now you'll be closeless. And then God says, go to the house. And then Adam and Eve came into the house. In hers, when they were on hers, they were closeless. Adam were taking leaves of trees to protect his sex, because he was shamed that day. And yes, in hers, it was the beginning of their problem, of their difficulty. In hers, you have to work for eating. In hers, you have to work for dressing. In hers, you have to, hey, in hers, you have the fan, which is very hot on hers, Yes, and in paradise, there was nothing of that, They were eating without working. They were not working. They were doing what they want. And, that's why we every time have to do what we can for being back to paradise, That is. So in Islam, that's the word, how the word was created and how we are in the world. I mean, God has created universe, true. God has created, planet Earth, which is just a planet among planets of the universe. We have the moon, as I told you. The moon, yes. Human being has done his best. I think it was around which year? 1969. Yes, when Armstrong was on the moon. That's what Americans said. With the American flag, they say, now we human beings were in the moon, we can go in other planets. Yes, it was a great day for, mankind, a great step for in the discovering of universe. The next step will be March in 2025. Yes, we wish them to succeed for bringing, human beings farther from the earth. And after we'll try farther. Yes, Jupiter, they say, is the gas planet, but we can go there also. So, the universe. So, the creation of the universe, as I explained you, yes, by God. Not just by Big Bang, every day we have a shock, and that's shocks not creating something. So you can understand it's not by shock or by Big Bang that the world was created. It's by God Himself. You understand? Okay, and yes, that's the first thing that we have to understand today. Yes, knowledge is God Himself has said that, yes, only Him knows everything. I tell you, the first step, when angels told to God, don't create Adam. And God answered, I know, but you don't know. Because they think that they were able to do everything that God wanted. Perhaps they were doing everything that God told them to do. But God has decided to create Adam. God had decided to create Adam. And after creating Adam, God gave to Adam a lot of knowledge. In the universe, you understand, human beings are, I'm not saying the cleverest, but human beings have a lot of knowledge. So that's it. And we have to do what we can every day by learning to have more knowledge. Yes, when born, we have a part of knowledge. No one teaches us to, when we take the milk from our mother, no one teaches us to read. When we, a lot of things, no one teaches us to do. But, if we want to have knowledge, we have to learn. And for learning, no age to learn. Yes, from the childhood to, yes, even, veterans are learning. Yes, we have to learn every time for having more knowledge. This word, if you want to explore the world, you have to get knowledge. For going to planets, it's not by cure. Yes, a a lot of experience were tainted before the succession, before succeeding. Yes, we have to know to learn, and yes, it's not easy to learn. Yes, you want to have enough money sometime, but you say that when I got knowledge, I'll have everything. So that's the lesson of today. If you have knowledge, you have everything. Let's get knowledge. Good day, everybody.